Very good morning to one and all. I am Dr. Praful D. Shiribhate, Assistant Professor in Department of Physics, GS Gawande College, Umarkhed. Now I am today presenting my paper entitled with Application of Vogel-Temmen-Fulcher VTF Model to CDS B203 classes, and authors are myself P.D. Shiribhate, S.R. Vadrabade, S.P. Yavle, and S.V. Vakade. Abstract. The CDS B203 glasses of different composition were prepared in laboratory. The conductivity was measured in the temperature range 308 to 473 Kelvin, and the plot of log of conductivity versus 1 by T was drawn for various composition. And from that graph, it is observed that the temperature dependent conductivity shows the percolative behavior and a clear crossover from the Vogel-Temmen-Fulcher, that is VTF, to Arrhenius behavior. An adiabatic and non-adiabatic hopping conduction is checked by drawing a graph between log of conductivity versus activation energy at a fixed temperature, that is a temperature where the crossover is obtained. Now, introduction. The first report on resistivity measurement of semiconducting glasses was containing 90% of V203, that is V205 is a glass former, was presented in 1954 by Denton. The aim of present work is to observe the change in the electrical conductivity or electrical property of CDS when it is added with B203 glass former. In the present work, dark conductivity of glasses was measured in the temperature range 323 Kelvin to 473 Kelvin. Experimental work. Now, initially we discussed about the preparation of glasses. The glass sample under investigation were prepared in laboratory by mixing an appropriate amount of cadmium sulfide and boron trioxide in mole percent for a different composition of CDS as 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 80 mole percent. And after formation of glass, the palette were prepared by pressing the powder in suitable stainless steel die with the binding agent at a room temperature having the pressure of 6 tons per centimeter square. After taking a reading measurement of resistivity, from that we calculate the conductivity and we plot a graph between log of conductivity versus 1 by T, that is inverse of temperature, which is as shown in figure. It is observed that the electrical conductivity increases linearly with the temperature, which shows the Arrhenius nature for 20 and 80% whole percent of CDS. And activation energy for this two sample is calculated, and which is 0.82 electron volt and 0.1231 electron volt respectively. For 30, 40, 50 and 60 mole percent of CDS, electrical conductivity does not shows the linear nature with the temperature, and hence the VTF model is applied, and we apply the VTF model. Now, because in the higher temperature, the curve are no longer fit with the VTF equation, the crossover VTF to Arrhenius nature are clearly visible in the higher temperature region when we plot the VTF graph. Now in that case, we plot the graph between 1 by 2, that is the reverse temperature, but here we minus that T0, that T0 is the crossover temperature or the temperature of that crossover point. From that graph, it is observed that all the lines or the curves are really linear, and hence we can say that in the lower temperature curve are fit to VTF equation, and the VTF fits for the plot of 30, 40 and 50 and 60 mole percent of CDS as shown in figure. It is evident that the pseudo activation energy for the 60 mole percent of CDS is minimum, and when the conduction flows, the VTF equation, a linear relation between log of sigma into t raised to power half, and 1 by t minus t0 is expected. Such a relation is as shown in figure, and this relation is completely linear in nature, and hence that VTF model is completely applicable to the given classes. After that, the variation of electrical conductivity and activation energy for various different mole percentage of CDS was plotted. Now from the graph it is observed that the graph between the mole percent versus log of sigma and mole percent versus activation energy is completely mirror image with each other, and hence we can say that as the activation energy increases, the conductivity decreases, and it is only because of the segmentation motion of the ions. After that, the graph between the activation energy and log of sigma is plotted, and it is observed that the nature of curve is straight line, and the temperature evacuated from this slope is 1103 Kelvin, which is disagree with the temperature at which the graph is plotted. Actually, when we apply the theory of VTF equation to calculate the Arrhenius adiabatic or non-adiabatic conduction or Hoping conduction, now here the temperature is obtained from the slope is 1103, which is very high as compared to the at which that graph is plotted, and hence this conclude that this shows a non-adiabatic Hoping conduction. If the temperature is equal, then it shows the adiabatic Hoping conduction. Now the conclusion: a plot of log of sigma versus 1 by t is as shown if it shows for the various composition, and it is observed that the electrical conductivity increases linearly with the temperature, which shows the Arrhenius nature for a different composition of CDS. The temperature dependent conductivity behavior of CDS and B2 glasses display a VTF to Arrhenius crossover, and the doping conduction shows by the material is non-adiabatic. These are the references which are I use for this paper. Thank you very much.